quiz, the first quiz of Abhidharma text turned 15, and I know whenever Upala is always excited for text quiz, so I'll do that for her.
So kind of you.
All right. Oh, Tim, I should ask you first. Are you ready? And then I'll translate it ready. Okay, good. All right, let's do it one by one, slowly and nicely. See, that's Ben's question and Earl's question. Among the 18 categories of 6 sense organs, 6 consciousness, and 6 objects, which are inner and which are outer? And please give it a reason why we divide it that way. Right.
The inners are one called Druk and Namshe Druk.
Meaning the 6 sense organs and 6 consciousness, right?
Quite correct.
Yeah. And the rest are outer, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have a reason for me?
Let's see.
I actually heard Geshe-la's voice.
Yeah, Geshe-la's laughing.
Morning.
Okay.
Stanley, are you all right? You don't sound so well.
It's I was thinking this morning, compared to many other people, I'm feeling quite good. I shouldn't complain in my mind, but I'm recovering. Thank you, Geshe-la.
I don't see that it was explained in the text, but you know, 12 of them are inside my head and 6 of them are outside my head.
Okay, that's a reason. I want to ask Tim because he's a new nut starting next term.
But you're asking me to pay attention now?
No, I just want to ask for your brain. Any guess?
I wrote a few things down, but nothing more extensive than what that just said.
All right. I guess I'll show you what I got. Let me see. Here. Okay. The reason is I checked the author commentary. It's pretty cool. It says the inner, it's inner because the me. It's because the 12, the inner ones, are what self or what me relies on. And then the outer one is what me is looking at. So compare both, the being relied on, it's closer than the being looked at. That's one reason. And then he goes into how we name the awareness as me in name only. So he actually gets a little into the discussion of attachment to self. So later he said the inner ones, since there's no self, the inner one and outer one is just made. It's not natural. And that's what we grasp to. Anyway, so that's the discussion in the author commentary. And clearly, Chulin Lama didn't want to go into it now. Maybe he will save it for later. I don't know. That's something I want to ask Geshe about. Okay.
Okay. It comes later. Yeah, it comes later.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Because he mentioned about no self and attachment to self. It's quite deep. Maybe he doesn't want to do it in the first chapter. Okay, second question. Why is the case that the 18th category, Dhamma Dhatu, is always involved with support, meaning always working in operation? The answer is very beautiful, by the way. And then it addressed the issue of non-duality.
That's a good point. By the way, Datu is DHATU. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Boy, it gets really quiet, doesn't it, Stanley?
Yeah. It is too early. Wow.
Is it because the mind is always aware of something?
Yeah, that's a way to put it. Yes. Thank you, Pala. Let me see.
It's never not in operation.
The commentary, the auto commentary says something funny. He says the enlightened being definitely has a mind that can read everything, and they see all things as no self nature, and it covers everything. So it gives a little more, but basically, yes, you're right. There's nothing in the universe which is not the object of the consciousness of the mind. But is it true? Can you find an exception? Is there anything in the universe that is not Dharma Dhatu?
If you could find an exception.
What, Ben? What did you say?
If you could find an exception, then it would be an object of mind.
That's a good point.
That's a good point, yeah. But well, again, I checked the other commentary. I asked Vasubandhu about it, and he said this one thing is the thing that the thing that would never happen would be considered.
Oh, it's a
Anyway.
self-existent thing, huh?
Well, he didn't give me any examples, but he said the thing that never happened. That's one thing. Anyway, it's more things to think about.
Nice.
The last question. The rest 17 of the 18 categories can be divided into two kinds. So we were saying that the last one, it's only one kind. It's always involved with support. So the rest 17 can be divided into two, right? Involved with support or in operation, and not involved with support or not in operation. So please use the category of sense organ of eyes to explain, because that's the example in the test. Anyone? Eyes, about eyes? When is eyes in operation? When is eyes not in operation?
When they're open and when they're closed.
Yeah, like at 5:55, when you're still sleeping before the Abhidharma class, when it's not looking at the text and it's not in operation.
Pre-coffee,
In
post
fact,
coffee.
Ella, who has conspicuously good taste in coffee, wrote it in the chat and clearly said that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ella lives next to one of the best coffee shops in China, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's go visit.
She understands coffee, definitely. Okay, yeah. So when the eyes are looking at some color, for example, it is in operation. And it's not like in sleeping, then it's not in operation. Okay, sexy Tibetan words. I got 4 for you today, everyone.
Oh.
Extra bonus for the first quiz. What is chi?
4.
Huh?
What are we talking about?
Wait, it's about the first question. Chi and none.
Outer and inner.
Yeah.
Yay.
Your team got 2 already.
Chinang tabla tower bet.
Nice.
If you want to learn the Chinese, is there. Y is outer, and then nei is inner. Then dang che. What about this one?
Mm,
You could say supported. or has a foundation.
Yeah. Do you remember Geshe said we should translate it in a certain way, not in the other way, because the way it's spelled?
Oh, they have a support holding them up.
The meaning is correct, and there's a
Oh.
nuance there.
Sorry, my notes are incomplete.
Maybe, I don't know. So that's what he said. We should translate it as involved with reliance instead of having a reliance or something. Geshe, do you remember that? I forget what you reminded us yesterday. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, you did it perfectly, actually. Yeah, that's exactly correct.
What do you remember the wrong way to say it?
BRTEN. Having something relying on it.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's not the way to say.
No, that would be
Okay.
wrong. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. No, it's
Thank you.
correct. The way you did it, you did a good job reviewing your class. I have to say that's probably the best job reviewing somebody's class I ever saw.
Thank you.
可以吧？内地可以报名吗？
Soon, the last word.
内地可以。
This word is a little tricky too, and has a context.
Oh, Stanley, it's an idiom, and it's Detsung, DE
Oh.
space. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's very strange. It's very, very strange.
Yeah,
It's very
the
unusual.
Chinese are so strange, Geshe.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah. It's very, very unusual. Yeah.
It's active, like an active relationship.
Turned on.
It's the other one of the same set of this Bentang Che Tin. What's the other one?
The one that's relied upon.
The one is not involved with support or reliance, but it's the way look at this word. Literally, as I remember, Geshe said it means the other side. When I check the Chinese translation, it's the same. This B means like that or the other side. So it's a
Nice.
strange translation. Without commentary, it's hard to understand.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good job. Excellent homework. Yeah.
And I start to understand how painful it is to have a Geshe who doesn't speak your language.
Yeah.
To you.
Oh, you did very, very well on this. And your English is quite good on it. I wish my other American students had English like that. Okay. Are you ready, you guys? By the way, Stanley, I didn't have time to include your Sanskrit, but if you want to include it.
Oh, I can do it next time. I can put it in the
if
homework.
you can put it in, or you can put it in the text after this morning.
Okay.
You can have the text no, you can't. You can have the text until tonight.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Stanley, when do you, oh, never mind. I'll ask you later. So Shipani means number 4. And these are going to be more small points. He's wrapping up the chapter. We're hoping that he wraps up the chapter before the end of this term. Then Venerable Upala can start working on it. Pangja Yin Minki Gone Yewashi. This is the other ones are kind of academic, but this one is really important. Which ones of the 18 are Pangja? Anybody?
To get rid of, to cut.
Yeah, which ones do we want to get rid of? Which ones are to be permanently eliminated from the human soul? Okay, and by the way, this yewa, ne yewa, it distributes to the 2 before it. You see, so it should be gone yewa, gone yewa, gone yewa, gone yewa. And he doesn't want to repeat yewa. So you're supposed to understand that. Okay. All right. All right. Please read the verse, and Uncle Nick said he would check you. Nick, how you doing? Are you recovering?
Getting there. Yeah.
Not quite yet. Okay. Yeah, after term. After which term, I won't tell you.
Chuni gombe bangja yin na yang tama sum nam sum nyomong chen min tong bang min suk min chuk ba min ke min.
Okay, good. Gombe bangja is the long form of something, of a word that's very important in Abhidharma, which is gompang. Say gompang.
Gompang.
Okay. And that means eliminated by the path of habituation. Okay. Gom lam pangja. Gom lam ki pangja. Okay. So it doesn't mean by meditation here. He just didn't have enough room to say gom lam ki pangwa, something like that. Okay. So 10 of the 18 categories are eliminated by the fourth of the 5 paths. Okay. There are 5 paths, right? Tsoglam, Jorlam, Tonglam, Gomlam, Miloblam, right? A path of preparation, and then what? Sorry, path of accumulation.
Accumulation.
Path
Preparation. Path of seeing.
Yeah.
Path of habituation.
Nice. And
path of no more learning.
No more learning. Yeah. So how many of the 18 categories are permanently eliminated by the 4th path? It's 10. And by the way, how long would that normally take? After you see emptiness direct.
7 lifetimes.
Yeah, 7 lifetimes, about 500 years, something like that. Okay. Which is nothing in the whole span of your lifetime. Na yang means 5 also. And he's going to explain that. Tamasum namsum means the last 3 of the 18 are 3 types. Okay, tongpang, gompang, pangjam, mayimba. We'll talk about it. Yomong chen min, tongpang min. This is a very controversial idea. If something is not a negative emotion, it is not something which is eliminated by the path of seeing. Okay, that's kind of controversial. And then sukmin, dupamin, kemin. We're not talking about physical things. We're not talking about the 6th one of the 18. And we're not talking about those which were born. Okay, so far we don't know what it means. Okay, here's the commentary. Please read, and Nick, you're still on. Still got the plane.
Shuk chen, chuni churchen, gombe bangba, ja wa yingde, tong bang yingde, bangja yingde chen.
Okay.
Awesome, Stanley.
Sukchen Chu means, let me try something. Let me see if this works today. I don't know if it's going to work today. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, good. Okay. So Sukchen means the categories involved with physical things. Okay, the 10 physical categories. Let's consider them. Okay, they are eliminated by the path of habituation, gombe pangja. Okay, why? And here's a very important statement. Can you try to read it, you guys? Because they are pangja, which is tongbang min.
There are things to be given up which are not eliminated on the path of seeing.
Nice. So there you learned a big thing. Okay, if there's something in the human, which is not just supposed to be given up by the 3rd spiritual path, then it must be by the fourth. Okay, it's very interesting. If there's any part of the human being, which in Buddhism we are supposed to get rid of, which is not eliminated when you see emptiness directly, is going to be eliminated in those 7 lifetimes. Okay, by gompang, habituation, getting used to what you
See.
saw. Yeah, getting used to what you saw. It's one thing to see that your husband is empty directly for 20 minutes, but it's another thing to learn to think, to learn to remember it when you're having an argument. Okay, that takes 7 lifetimes. Okay, Nick, don't be disturbed. All right. Okay. Okay. One more, Nick and Stanley.
Sache ki namba shebe kam na yang churchen gombang inde takteche.
Okay. Let's consider the 5 categories of consciousness which are stained. Okay, which are stained. All right. Let's take them also young. Chichen. They are gombang. What's that?
Eliminated by the path of habituation.
How you can do this in a foreign language, I don't know, but God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Right.
Dakde Cheer means, what's Dakde Cheer, you guys? I just gave you a hint.
Yeah, because we just gave you that reason that you're kindly inching towards us on the screen.
Exactly. Nice, Kramer. He says for the same reason, Dakde Cheer, for the same reason. It's to be eliminated spiritually, and it's not eliminated by the path of seeing. Therefore, it must be eliminated by the 4th path, habituation. Same reason. By the way, how can you talk about 10 up here, Sukchen Chu? How can you talk about 10 physical categories? I thought there was only the 5 objects of the senses. How can you talk about 10?
Yeah.
Because there are 5 physical sense organs too.
Yeah, nice. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect answer. And perfect English also. You should get sick more often. All right. All right, Dr. Kramer, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kam tama yiche yichi namshe ki kam sun churchen kyotla nampa sun yote tombang gombang bang ja mingba min ja mingba sun yopeche.
Very impressive.
Sounds like a Cantonese rock song to me. Okay, Kramer and Stanley are gonna figure this out.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna relax.
Calm, Tama. What's a calm? That'll
Gallery.
stall for a moment.
What is Tama? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Last one. The last. LAS. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
the last.
Yeah.
Oh, Yiki is the category of mind.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and so Yiki Namshe Kikam Sum, right? 3. We've got 3, right?
The last 3. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, right.
Then we know which are the last
Great.
3.
So what are the 3 again then? Clearly.
So the category of the sense organ of mind,
Yeah.
the category of the consciousness of mind, and the category of all things. Too.
Great.
Nice.
What the mind looks at. All right.
Right.
Kyut, you know Kyut? That there thing we're talking about.
Oh, that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff. That here it means that. It can sometimes mean you. Hey, you.
Oh,
Colloquial.
but here it means they. Here it means they.
They.
Those three.
That stuff we're talking about. Them stuff. Number sum. Yute. Well, we know what sum is, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. So. Oh, yute. What are we adding to that? They are.
There are three types among these.
Oh, there are 3 types among these.
3 types among the last 3.
Okay. All right, cool. And then you know the first 2 words,
Yeah.
which are
So eliminated by the path of seeing, tong, seeing. Bang is the path of habituation. Wait, bang is no.
Close.
Gong is the
yeah,
path of habituation.
good.
And
then so the first one is right, tong pang, right,
Yeah.
which you said is things eliminated by,
path of seeing,
and then you have gong pang, which are things eliminated by,
habituation.
and then the third one is what? Here.
Gong bang. Bangja?
Yeah, look.
Pangja.
Yeah, pangja mimba.
Mayimba.
Mayimba.
Yeah, well,
It's
he
not.
right. Yes.
It's not eliminated.
Yeah, right. So those are your sum. You have H here, and that's why you have nampa sum of these 3 types.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and by the way, Stanley, this is a very interesting description of nirvana, you see? And think about it that way, okay? When you reach nirvana in this system, you're gonna lose in Gompang, you're gonna lose your eye, ear, nose, tongue, feel, skin, and you're gonna lose color, shape, sounds. It's incredible, okay? And okay, after the 7 lifetimes are finished, you're gonna lose all your sense organs, you're gonna lose all the things you were looking at, but you're still stuck with your old mind, or at least 33% of it. Okay.
Oh, wait, Geshe, are you saying that among the last 3 categories, some are left after nirvana?
One.
Yeah, Bangja Mayimba.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to give up wisdom, or you don't want to give up compassion, or
Isn't that one going to be given up though?
Oh yeah. But I thought Abhidharma's system is everything should be.
yeah, because it says Bemrik Ginche. Say Bemrik
Bemrik
Ginche.
Ginche.
The discontinuation of physicality and mental. Okay, so yeah, the description of nirvana is cut off your physical body and cut off your mind. But here he's saying you get to keep 33%.
Well, Mike, it seems like based on that, we would put our money on Dharma Dhatu being the one that sticks around, which is not technically either Pem or Krik.
No, he says you get to keep a third of all 3 of the last 3.
Oh.
You get to keep one third of all of the last 3.
1/3 of each of them, or just
Yep.
one of them?
1/3 of each of them.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, so Geshe, so each of the last 3 we can divide them into 3 types.
That's
So there are
exactly what
9
he
here.
said. That's what.
Is that what-
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what the nampa means?
Yeah, tama sum nam sum. Go back to the root text. Tama sum nam sum. The last 3 have 3 parts. Okay. The last 3 have 3 aspects. Okay. Cool. Now, you can write a commentary about what's left over. Probably your taste for coffee and things like that. Important things. All right.
wow, interesting.
I want to show you guys something that Stanley will have to give up in this case. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. This is this is something serious.
Oh no.
That's Nick on drums. That's some coyotes we ran into.
It's a tong pong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to give that up.
Do I have to wait?
No, I think it was really fun. It was really, really fun. Hey, Stanley, that guy, the owner of the farm, he says he's gonna charge people to come next time.
Wow, okay. Making business.
We can make some money. We don't have to do this translator thing anymore.
Get a whole $12.
All right, let's read. Hey, Word, are you awake? No.
Yes.
Can you check him?
Yes.
Let's see. It's going up. The tell. Nyomong
Good.
Chen Gashik Tomba. Teminba. Is this nga word? Nga?
Nga.
Nga shet. Nga. Nga shetba. Tapu gomba. Same ki yi nam te kangruma imbeche.
Okay, cool. Word, can you take him through the sentence? By the way, the dare tell refers to what?
The things eliminated on the path of habituation. That
The last statement.
The last statement.
Right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last statement. Tamasum namsum. Tamasum namsum from the root text. Tamas.
Yes.
Yeah, tell.
It's so-
I don't know Chen.
it is so the case that a third of the last three are eliminated.
Yay. No, that the last three have three types.
Oh, just that they have three types. Okay.
Keep
Okay.
going.
Okay.
This year.
Okay. Okay, Stanley. So Kashik Nyongmo Chen. So Kashik is some. So some Nyongmo Chen. Not just
Kashik is
Nyongmo.
some. Okay. So some of the things which are involved with a negative emotion is eliminated by path of seeing.
Perfect. And I love that you said involved with. That's perfect. You didn't say negative emotion. Good. Thank you. Okay, you're on a roll today. You can go back to bed. Number 2.
So the te is like referring to the previous statement. So those are minpa. Those are min.
What is minba?
Min is the opposite.
Mentioned?
Yin.
Oh, those. Wait. Min. Not.
Yeah. Yeah. Those aren't. Those aren't.
Uh-huh.
I mean, here it's the opposite of Chen, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, not involved with the
No.
emotion.
He said, listen, he said some of the ones involved with negative emotions are given up by the path of seeing. Then naturally, what's he going to say next? He said some.
Oh, so some of the one which are involved with negative emotion are not eliminated by path of seeing.
Or some of
Probably
those
some
which are not eliminated by seeing are eliminated by.
Oh,
Gomlang.
by path of habituation.
Good. Yeah.
Oh,
as
I see.
As we
As
said.
explained
before.
earlier.
I don't remember where he explained it earlier, but okay.
Yeah. Ngarshe is explained earlier, Stanley.
Let's see. Okay.
Keep going, Word.
Okay. So third statements. You know, sakche.
Yeah. Stained.
Yeah, so me. So the opposite.
Unstained. Yeah.
And key of E. Do you know E?
Yeah. The last consciousness.
Yeah, mind or mental
Mind. Yeah.
consciousness. Te.
Oh,
Those.
by the way, when you add a plural to that, you have to change the translation to states of mind. Okay. Unstained states of mind are kangru mayin.
Yeah, unstained states of mind are
Not-
do you know Kangrung?
Kangrung. Mayin.
It's kind of hard. It's a logic term. It means
No.
Gesho, does that mean wait, one or all of them?
Neither with negative. Yeah.
Oh, neither. I mean neither. Okay, because I'm Mayimpe. Okay.
Yeah.
Either?
Yeah, they are neither to be eliminated by seeing or to be eliminated by habituation. They are not to be eliminated. Okay. The unstained states of mind are neither to be eliminated by the path of seeing or to be eliminated by the path of habituation, right? And word, you want to make $50? He's awful quiet. I guess not.
Yes.
That's the slowest you ever took my money. What's the meaning of kangrung that we don't need to consider here?
That it could be an option, like if it's neither, then it's not one or all of them. It's just neither.
Nah, cancel the bet.
Just any one or number, right?
Yeah, Nick got it. $50 to the Amelie Scholarship Fund.
That's what I meant.
Well, look, I'm not interpreting what you say. I just have to say it. If you want me to interpret, I'm charging you $100. So then you owe me 50. All right. Okay. Word and Stanley do these next two sentences, and Grandpa will relax. Agong放松.
放松 OK please 放松 Agong 收care 我这钱通帮命的有梦钱马英别钱
Okay.
Wow.
So-
consider a so care 我
Yeah. What's that?
Hey, I love that's the modern translation system in most American universities, Stanley. Consider social care.
The how to translate it? The normal being?
Yeah, the person who hasn't seen emptiness yet directly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Normal person. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, help me.
Consider someone who doesn't see him directly. Tongpang. What's that?
Yeah, eliminate. Oh, they are not eliminated by
Well, think about it.
path of seeing.
Yeah.
So cables have not seen emptiness directly. So Tongpang Min.
Yeah, they're not eliminated by
They
path of seeing.
They have not eliminated.
No, word, it's more radical. That person is not eliminated by seeing emptiness.
Right.
Really?
Oh, so the whole being is not eliminated. Oh.
Okay.
It hints that later the whole being will be eliminated.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Maybe not.
Okay. But I think it's more radical. I think you cannot say that a person who didn't see emptiness is eliminated when they see emptiness.
Oh.
You can't even say that the person who didn't see emptiness before is eliminated. And the reason is very radical here. Word's going to explain it to you.
I am.
why can we say that you didn't eliminate the person when you saw him?
Because you're still around?
No, Nyomong Chen Mayimbe.
Just say because the person's not involved with mental afflictions and let him explain what the hell that means.
Yeah, and by the way, the reason here is shading more into Mr. Kramer. Good point. Nyomong Mayimbe. Okay, Nyomong Mayimbe. The person is a demenduchi, right? Neither mental or physical. So he's not a negative emotion himself or herself. So he's not eliminated by seeing emptiness directly. Okay. Then you can come back with, oh, Choni Lama, then is he still a Sosokyo? You know.
Again, isn't it weird to say Ngongmong Chen Mayin, even though
It is.
Yeah, I would have been more comfortable with Nyomong Mayin.
because isn't the whole point that Sosokewos are Ngongmong Chen?
Aha! Only some Nyomongs eliminated Tongpang. He's still Nyomong Chen. He's got the negative emotions that are Gompang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the being isn't totally eliminated because
Yeah.
you have to say totally then or something like that. The being isn't eliminated.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't think this is the main point that Vasubandhu wanted to make.
Okay.
I think Vasubandhu wanted to say, look, the only thing that's changing about you when you see emptiness directly is you have some less mental afflictions, okay? That's all. That's all. He was addressing people who said the person disappears when they see emptiness, or they go into emptiness, or something like that. Okay, good. But but this section is very important, right, for Buddhism, right? Question, Stanley.
Oh, just want to confirm. The reason is that the normal person is not involved with negative emotion. Is that what?
Well, as Professor Kramer said, they definitely are, or they wouldn't be in samsara.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I would shade the translation more towards you don't eliminate the person when you see emptiness, because the person is not anger, desire, jealousy, like that.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's normal. It's not normal Chen.
Yeah, I would read it more that way. I think he wants to read it that way. Okay.
Oh. But is it true that, Geshe, you just mentioned that because the person is not physical nor mental, but to be involved with negative emotions?
I'd say the person is certainly involved with negative emotions. Yeah.
But
he's not mental affliction. He's not negative emotion himself.
Okay.
Because that's an awareness. That's a kind of awareness, right?
Okay. I see.
All right. Please read please, Dr. Smith, you got one more to do with him.
Okay. Suk Chen, Tongbang Ma Yin De, Su Yin De Chen.
Okay.
What was that big sigh? It's like the shortest sentence you can get in the Abhidharma word.
Okay, Stanley. Chen. Take the 10 what? Suk Chen.
Physical categories.
Tongpang Mayin.
Same. They are not, same as before, they are not eliminated by the path of seeing.
Right. So yeah. Therefore, Zuk Yinpe, or yes, Suk Yin.
So Yin De, Su, because they're physical.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because they are physical. By the way, this logical statement here is close to having a classical fault, which would make it illegal. What is that classical fault for $50?
Using the reason, the subject is the reason, which you
Yay.
did not quite do.
Mm.
The Ezra Scholarship Fund gets $50, Xiaoping.
But
Okay.
soup Chen isn't soup. That's like
Exactly. That's why I said almost.
But isn't it completely different? Saying Nongmong Chen is Nongmong. Aren't they completely different?
They can shade either way.
Everything,
They can shade
almost every other thing, unless you change it.
Yeah, they can shade either way. I'll tell you why Nyomong Chen is so touchy. Involved with mental affliction or involved with negative emotion is almost everything in samsara. You see? And so it's a very delicate term in the Abhidharma. Okay. Okay. All right. Now the next two sentences are really, really important. And that's why Venerable Utpala is going to take Stanley through these two sentences while Grandpa takes a coffee break.
Yay.
Okay, well, Venerable Upala, I'll read first.
Yes, please.
Juba yishe mimba wambo sukchemba le kebe ger na
Go.
gonga gonge wangshe chirchi tongbang minde yukten bala chin chi laptu got dog yem ma yimbeche.
Okay. This is, by the way, this is one of the most important sentences in your text, Stanley. So let's buckle down. Okay.
So let's find that. I mean, usually starting off with something that we're going to consider, right? So let's find the Chen and then take apart what comes before it.
Yeah, and yeah, you do it. It's a little difficult. The Chen comes right before the word Chen.
Right.
No, I mean,
Right before. So what is right before? Wang She.
Yeah, Wang She.
My Wang She. So what's Nga?
No, it's 5.
It's not Druk, it's Nga.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
5, right. And Wang She?
The Wang Shi. Wang is the sense organ, right?
Good.
Of She.
She.
It means Wang Boy number Shipa. Wang Boy number Shipa. Wang Boy number Shipa. Awareness of your senses. Okay.
Okay.
You know you're seeing, you know you're hearing, you know you're smelling. Okay.
Okay.
By the way, word. Why does egg come here?
Why does what?
Egg. Gonga. Ha 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 ha. It's not egg, it's the 5 doors.
Yeah, sorry, I did unmuted. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great strategy. Oh, that's what I said. I was just muted. Okay.
There's no long go on Gonga.
Yeah, good. Okay. Huh? Okay. All right. So now we're talking about the sense awarenesses of the 4 doors of sense. Okay.
5.
5.
Sorry, 5. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
But then we start off with 6 something.
It's not 6 something, right?
Good.
Yeah, not 6 something.
Those 5 which are not number 6.
They're not. Well, they're not the mind.
Yeah, they are not the awareness of your thoughts. Let's take all the awarenesses and let's cancel awareness of your thoughts. How many awarenesses left? 5. Which ones? Sense organ awarenesses. Okay.
Okay.
And they come from Wangbo Sukchen.
Wangbo. Oh, Wang again. Wangbo. They come from the sense organs.
Nice. Okay, Utpala, take it over. Tomban Minte.
Okay, so again, we've got,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the
same.
paths, right?
Yeah,
So,
not eliminated by the path of sin.
Right, good. And then because, right? Because
Well, let's go slow. Let's go slow. They don't do jondok and kundap, right? Jondok.
Okay, that's nice of them.
They don't do jondok.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Apparently, the physical sense powers don't overestimate things.
Yeah, they don't see something as self-existent when it's not. They don't see something as self-existent when it's not. Okay. They can look at the Yule of Demba.
Yeah, they can look at. Oh, can they? All right, I guess the object of.
I'm sorry. Well, they don't look at the object of truth, of reality, of, we would say in higher schools, emptiness, but in this lower school you say truth. Okay. The object they are looking at, they don't look at the object called truth and chinchilo.
Get it ass backwards.
What is that Niyoga Sutra?
Hmm.
Yoga Chittavati.
Oh, Verti.
Yeah, they don't twist reality. They don't twist the truth. Chinchilo. Okay.
Yeah.
So Stanley, make a sentence. Good luck. This last part, just this last part. Your awareness of your eyes, your awareness of your ears, your awareness of your nose, tongue, and skin are not eliminated by seeing emptiness directly because
they don't, when they see the truth, the full truth.
When they don't look at the truth, I think we have to say, they don't look at the truth
in a twisted way
and twist it and overrate it. Okay.
But they do look at
Got
them.
it?
They do look at them, but
no, they don't. Well, that's a question. You know, if you look at the color blue, are you looking at the emptiness of blue? Maybe you can say that, but I would translate it in a way that just simply says they don't look at the truth and twist it around by making it something that it's not. Okay.
How does that relate to the? How does that relate to the first part of the sentence? What is that a reason for?
This is a stunning definition of what you lose when you see emptiness directly. It's a stunning, if when you see emptiness directly, the only thing you eliminate is the tendency to look at the truth and see it in a twisted way and make it something that it's not. And that's in the Abhidharma, that's the only thing you eliminate when you see emptiness directly. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the truth here.
Yeah, by the way, in Abhidharma, you can't say emptiness.
So it's not the typical Abhidharma for Arya truth?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually it is because of the sentence that comes next. Okay.
Oh.
It is the four truths. Okay.
It is the four truth.
It is a combination of the four truths. Yeah.
If it's the four truth, then can I say this five consciousness, five awareness do look at the four truth. They just don't look at it in the wrong way. Right?
I think we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If you see a child who is sick, are you looking at the truth of suffering?
Yes.
Chuni Lama, by the way, says
Not necessarily.
in Siddhanta that the physical sense powers themselves cannot have accurate perceptions.
Whoa. But Stanley, remember, when we talk about the four truths, they are not statements.
Right. Yeah.
They are the actual thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it seems like they could look at the truth of suffering, right?
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. I think you're right.
Okay.
Okay. but to be, if it were me translating it, I would say it in a way that I don't have to commit to that.
I see. Yeah.
Right, because I mean, how could they? Because they're just seeing colors, shapes, notes, tones.
Well, no.
There's no
ano ba
suffering
pala?
in any of that. That's a
Is
It-
blue
it-
the truth of suffering?
Hey, if it's not suffering, why is it eliminated by the path of habituation?
Yeah.
well, that's a question for them. I don't know why.
we just saw that the 10 physical things got eliminated by the path of habituation.
And also, it's talking about the awareness from the sense organ. So they can, for example, your eyes awareness can see a suffering person.
No, it
It's
can
not-
only see a shape and a color.
Well,
She's
and
right.
Oh,
She's
all
right.
caused things are impure with the exception of the path in this school.
Sakme lam gidemadan dumachino sunyante.
mm,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to the bathroom and not the debate ground.
Eh.
Can I have a full 10 minutes?
Say again?
It's scheduled. We just ran a little late, but
Oh yeah, I'm fine with
my
that.
full 10.
I don't mind to run over a little. It's okay.
Okay. So can we say right to 7?
Start at 7:08 World Standard Time.
Okay, I have an urgent matter to tend to for 10 minutes. I'll report back.
Hey, good luck. We want to know how it comes out.
No, we don't.
No, you in this case you will, but I'll explain why
Oh.
later.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
bye.
Thank
See
you,
you
Vishnu.
guys in 10. 7:08 World Standard Time.